Hi friends, I want you to streamline your swing mechanics by understanding you don't need a perfect golf swing or a pretty golf swing, but what you do need is a golf swing that has more room for error. I want you to focus on a couple of key elements rather than getting bogged down with complex body movements.
Start playing golf better than you imagined. Baker Golf.
So key element number one is target focus and alignment. So what this means is if you have a strong grip and you tend to hit the ball with a closed face, you want to start the ball out to the right and let it draw back towards the target. Okay, and if you have a weak grip and you hit the ball with an open face, you want to start the ball to the left and let it fade back to the target. So you have to have this intermediate target where you want the ball to start out on, in terms of your starting line, and let the ball then come back towards target. And that brings us to key element number two, which is target acquisition. So what I've done here is I've set up 3 cones. If I have a strong grip and I hit it with a closed face, I'll basically want to hit a shot that starts out over the right hand cone and draws back to the target. If I have really good swing, perfect fundamentals, and I hit straight shots all the time, then obviously you're going to set up square to hit it straight over the cone in the middle. But if you have an open face at impact, then you want to start it out left and let it fade back to the target, so it'll be that left hand cone. Now that's easy enough, having these starting lines, but the thing with golf, it's not like snooker or pool or shooting or darts where we're standing behind the target and it's quite easy to be looking at the target and throwing in that direction. Golf, we're looking down, so we have to trust that we're swinging our arms and the club in that direction. So you have to train yourself to do that. Right, so I've set up these 3 cones in front of me here. The one in the middle is for a straight shot, the one on the right is if you want to hit a draw shape, and the one on the left is if you want to fade it back in towards a target. So we obviously, to hit a straight shot, we would like to get our setup nice and square. I've put the stick on the ground. We would want to get, if I'm hitting a shot, we would want to have a nice parallel left setup, meaning if I draw a line across the toes, knees, hips and shoulders, those lines would be parallel to the target line. Target line is the ball to target line. So you think of a railway track where the ball and the flag, or the middle of the fairway, is on the outside track, you standing on the inside track, setting yourself up in a parallel left position. Now, if I have a strong grip and I hit the ball with a closed face, my target is going to be a little more out to the right. If I'm hitting it with an open face, I'm going to want the ball to start out a little more left of the middle of the fairway or the flag, and then to come back. Okay, so the drill here is to actually do like those other sports that I mentioned and look at the target. So if I want that ball to start out over that cone on the right, I'm going to set up parallel to that target line there, not the straight shot target line, the one to the right. And now I'm going to do practice swings while I'm looking at that cone. I'm going to swing up over my right shoulder and down towards the cone. I don't have to go full follow through, but up over my right shoulder and then through towards the cone. Up over the right shoulder, through towards the cone. Now, if I was aiming to the left and wanting to fade it back, then obviously my setup will be a little to the left towards that cone on the left, and same thing, up over my right shoulder, swinging through towards the cone on the left. Now I'm getting the feeling of swinging the club, my arms and the club, towards where I want the ball to start out on. Then I'm trusting, if I have a strong grip, I'm trusting that that's going to bring the ball back towards the target. If I'm aiming to the right, if I have a little bit of a weaker grip and I hit it with an open face, I'm trusting that started out on that line, it's going to fade back towards the target. So once you're comfortable and you've got a good idea that you're swinging on that line there, then you can take a ball and you can start doing that. Just start with some nice easy swings. Don't go flat out initially. Just for fun, I'm going to attempt to hit a straight shot. And then if I was hitting with an open face, I'm going to want to start that ball over that left hand cone and bring it back from there. So don't complicate it. Keep it simple. If you hit it with a closed face, hitting a lot of shots left, change your alignment, but make sure that you swing on the line of where you want the ball to start. Don't fall into the trap of saying to yourself, there's the flag. Even though I've set up to hit it with a right to left shape, don't fall into the trap of still swinging towards the flag or towards the middle of the fairway. Trust it. Swing to where you want the ball to start out, not to where you want the ball to finish. By keeping the target at the forefront of your mind and ensuring proper alignment of the club and body, the golf swing becomes easier. Although maintaining focus on the target may present challenges, practicing these key elements can produce good shots. In a nutshell, focus on the intention of your swing rather than getting caught up in technical details. Thanks for watching. I'm Owen and I want you to start playing golf better than you imagined. If you enjoyed this video and you know it's going to help you, then please hit the like button and make sure you never miss out on any of my future instruction and tips by clicking on the subscribe button.